Hello, I'm Michelle Neal and welcome to this special episode of The Theatre Show, Getting Involved. For the last 8 weeks, we have taken you on a journey showcasing some amazing theatre productions throughout Australia. This week, we will focus on showing how you can get involved in theatre. The great thing about acting is it's a skill you can transfer to everyday life. It's about embracing your fears and becoming a more connected and creative individual, confident enough to take on many of life's challenges. This week, we introduce you to an accredited performing arts school in Sydney, the Actors College of Theatre and Television. Whether you're just a beginner looking to explore the art of acting, or you're interested in a professional acting career, ACTT has something for everyone. Let's meet a few of the folks from the college now.
We talk about at ACTT about living life differently, experiencing it differently. So things become richer when you have some classes. You start to become more observant of life around you and it affects you differently. You can stop walking down the street and then not blocking everything out because you're open to things in a different way, and that's where confidence grows.
The way acting affects me in my working life, it doesn't matter what job you have, you're just more aware, or you're more aware of your body, things around you, people around you.
What we quite often find is that people may have done a little bit of stuff when they're at school, or they may have played around when they were younger, and they kind of get to a point where they miss that and they want to sort of revisit it. So we do a free drop-in, so that runs about once a month, and that's a really good opportunity for people to come in, try it out, see what the college is all about, and give an acting class a go, get some information on the range of courses.
ACTT will be running the next drop-in acting workshop on Thursday the 7th of April. Don't miss out and call the college today to guarantee your spot. It's free. Community theatre is a wonderful vehicle for anyone interested in any aspect of the theatre, and it is a fantastic way to get involved with your local community. To tell us more about it, let's talk to the man who knows it all, David Spicer.
Essentially, there are many talented people out there who love performing but can't or won't do it as a business. There are only very limited amounts of positions available in professional theatre, so community theatre is a great outlet for people that want to do it just for the love of it.
Many a great career has started in community theatre, including the star of this production.
I sing you all day long, a melody so strong and sweet.
Now, in a recent edition of Stage Whispers magazine, we did a profile on Anthony Warlow. He, of course, started with the Wollongong Arcadians, and he was identified as a star of the future at the time. And one day, when he was doing his HSC, the leading man in the show got ill, and he was rung up and said, could he learn the part in an afternoon? So he went on and performed the role, and from the Wollongong Arcadians, he was eventually discovered by Opera Australia and is now the big star that he is. Whether you're 18 or whether you're 80, get involved with community theatre, go and support your local club, go and see the show, and then get involved. Help behind the scene or become a star.
Thanks, David. I did just that a few years ago, and it was the best thing I have ever done.
Thou nature art my goddess. To thy law my services abound. Wherefore should I stand in the plague of custom and permit the curiosity of nations to deprive me, for that I am some 12 or 14 moonshines lag of a brother?
Have you got the bug and are you ready for more? Then why not take a more in-depth course and learn how to truly pursue the work? Here are a few more folks from ACTT to help us understand the different paths you can pursue.
I mean, our courses range from part-time evening courses, which are one night a week for 8 weeks, and then they can also lead up to a year-long part-time program, which is called the Core. That can also be done 4 months full-time. And that's a really good course for people who have had a taste for it, got to develop the love for it. Maybe they're not quite ready to give up the day job as such, but you know, they really want to explore it.
Next week, in the Spotlight, we follow graduates from ACTT's Professional Actors Program as they perform Evolution, an exciting and unique new Australian production. But now it's time for Sherylanne to explore another fantastic opportunity for you to get involved in the guide.
Our theme this week is to get involved, and here is your chance. Arthur Bree's Fringe Affair at Hyde Bar Erskineville gives you the opportunity to try out your scene in front of a live audience. It's billed as comedy and drama, poetry and plays, music, magic, monologues and mayhem. Sounds like fun. Starts from March 30 and then every fortnight. If you happen to be in Melbourne, then you might be interested to watch Faker, presented by Malthouse Theatre and Chunky Move, created and performed by Gideon Obarzanek. Faker exposes the expectations, disappointments and the creative aspirations and personal doubts of dance and theatre making. In this tour de force performance of startling intimacy and revelation, Faker sees its own maker putting himself in the firing line, a rare insight into the mind of one of Australia's most acclaimed creators. Catch this production from March 23 to April 2 at Malthouse Theatre, Victoria. Stella Green Productions, in partnership with Darlinghurst Theatre, presents Orange Flower Water. Written and directed by Craig Wright, this is a brooding, biting, seductive and ultimately life-affirming tale of the cruelties people inflict on the ones they love or once loved in order to stay alive. Showtime is from March 26 to April 17 at the Darlinghurst Theatre. Well, we'll see you next time on The Theatre Show with more great entertainment.
Coming into a new group can always be a bit challenging and scary. This week in Theatrecraft, Mel and Phyllis show us just how easy it is to shed those inhibitions and establish the trust you need to perform together.
Hi, and welcome to Theatrecraft. Now, Phyllis here used to be a shy little mouse, and she was afraid to get up in front of people, but not anymore. So, today we are going to show you how to play a game called This Is How We Get Down. It's pretty easy. Basically, I'll do a crazy dance move and Phyllis will copy, and then we'll swap and she'll do a silly move and I'll copy. And remember, the sillier you are, the more fun you'll have. So grab the person next to you and join in with us. Let's do it.
D-O-W-N, this is how we get down. Hey Mel. Hey what? Show us how you get down, okay? D-O-W-N, this is how we get down. 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 Hey, show us how you get down. Okay. D-O-W-N, this is how we get down. D-O-W-N, this is how we get down. D-O-W-N, this is how we get down. Hey!
So there you go, that's all there is to it. I hope you had as much fun as we did. Hey Michelle, show us how you get down. This is how we get down. This is how we get down.
This is how we get down. This is how we get down. Well, that was fun. Games are a fantastic way to bring out your confidence. We certainly enjoyed bringing you this special Getting Involved episode this week, and we hope you've enjoyed it as well. Thanks to all of our presenters, including Mel, Phyllis, Sherylanne, and of course David Spicer. Well, that's it for this week, folks. I'm Michelle Neal, and I'll see you at the theatre.
I love coming here. It's like a dream come true, you know. It's very enjoyable. You meet the wonderful people.
Yeah, I love the teachers. They're really supportive of everyone because everyone's so different, but they all work with it so well, and I think they push us to be, you know, the best we can.